Hello everyone, we're back with another decluttering foundation series, and I did do one for blush and lippies, which you guys seem to really enjoy. So we're gonna do a foundation one today. So this is all I have. Some of these stuff have been around since I think 2018, which is kind of gross, so we're gonna go and get rid of all of that. In my blush decluttering video, I think I said that was the smallest collection, but I honestly think this is the smallest because I used to hate wearing foundations a lot, and only recently did I start to slowly get back into foundations. I used to spot conceal or just wear concealer alone by itself, so now I have some new foundations coming in, and I think we need to make some room. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Just to spare y'all and out of respect for your time as well, I wouldn't be swatching most of these. So the Clear Kill Cover Fixer Cushion Foundation, I'm in the shade number 4BO Ginger, and the Moonshot Micro Setting Fit Cushion in 301 Honey. I will be keeping these two. These two are the most recent cushion foundations that I have had. Absolutely love these two, definitely keeping them. Another cushion that I have is the April Skin one. I think I still have a refill of this lying somewhere, and this is how it looks like. You can still see it's pretty new, especially around the rims here. This is a little bit dark for me. I'm in the shade number 23. Surprisingly enough, 23 is actually dark for me. And I actually used to really love this cushion because this was like my first cushion getting back into cushion foundations. I haven't used this in quite a while. It's relatively new. Maybe I should dig this up back again and yeah, maybe start using this again. Maybe I'll use it for work. I'll be keeping this still. I still have a refill of this lying somewhere. And this is another Kill Cover Clear Cushion Foundation. This is the Ampoule one, if I'm not wrong, in number 4BO Ginger. This was my first cushion foundation from Clio. And let me just tell you guys, this cushion sucks big time. If you guys are ever curious about Clio's cushion foundations, right, their colors are not really that standardized. I'm not sure how it looks like in post-production because my screen right now is kind of grayscale, but in real life, this is looking a little bit more orange than this Fixer one right now, so it's not actually standardized. I think in recent years, Clio's foundations have been getting slightly better in terms of color standardization, but I just want to quickly point that out. I do not like the Ampoule one because it kind of lifts upon contact. The moment your finger touches your skin with the foundation, there's this like patch of missing foundation, and it looks really awful. Even setting it down, there'll be this kind of like patchy looking skin. It doesn't really look that great. Maybe it will work great in cooler weather, but here in Singapore, no way. It just slips and slides. There's no way to really manifest or work around this foundation, so I'll probably be getting rid of this. I'm not sure if Etude House still produces this, but this is a double lasting serum foundation. This is like the glowy version of the original double lasting foundation, which the original was a dupe for the Estee Lauder foundation. I forgot what's its name, but it was really popular in 2016. And I'm in the shade number Sand number 5. I used to own the original as well, but I think I got rid of it, I think. This was the glowy version of it. I had this since like 2018. My gosh, I think it's time for me to get rid of it. For it being a neutral undertone, it really had a very strong yellow undertone which matched my very yellow Asian skin tone very well. So it was nice while it lasted, but in Singapore weather now, this one you really had to set it down. Someone with a mask on, I don't think this will hold up really that well. I think it would transfer. I had to set it down as well back then so that it wouldn't transfer too much. But whenever I wore this out, people said my skin looked so glowy. I looked like an egg. My complexion looked so beautiful. This was nice, but I think it's time for me to just get rid of this. And it's expired, so it's kind of gross. Ah yes, this is the Matte and Paula's Maybelline Fit Me 120. This is the mini travel size version of it. You can see it fits in the palm of your hand. And this was supposed to be in my project pan, which I'm aware I have not done episode 2 yet, so soon to come. I have been using it recently and I'm actually wearing it right now, but I still have a long way to go. Maybe I'm somewhere around here right now, I'm not too sure. And of course, I was supposed to use it together with the Becca Light Shifting skin tint over here, which I did use a significant bit. So yeah, these are still in my project pan. I just kept it here because space wise. So yeah, I'm still using it regularly, occasionally, I guess. Oh, I bought these pretty recently from AOA Studio. I'm not really sure what shades I got. but this is in the shade number 14 and 18. It's on the bottom of the bottle and it's number 14 and 18, so I'm really not sure what shades are these because on the back it really doesn't say as well. I haven't gotten the chance to actually wear them properly, so I will be keeping them for now. Also, they are $1, so okay, I'll keep them just to try it out. Bought them pretty recently, like what, earlier this year if I'm not wrong. Oh my god, the Clear New Matte Foundation. This is my holy grail foundation. Whenever I'm going out for a really long day or whatsoever, I need a foundation that is reliable. This is my go-to. I absolutely love this foundation. This is not going anywhere. Definitely staying with me. Also, I saw Cleo released a new version of this, which I'm very curious to try out. However, I think I want to use this up first, or at least get through a significant amount first before I buy a new bottle. You can see over here it's for Bio Ginger and expiry date is in 2024, so I'll definitely be keeping this, my holy grail foundation. I cannot go anywhere without this, so keeping for sure. Oh, do you remember this? The Stay Perfect foundation from number 7. I bought this back in Bangkok in like 2018, like late 2018, so this is definitely one of those late foundations that need to go for sure. I'll definitely throw this out, but I remember the hype for this back then when Kathleen Lights was combining this with something else, another foundation, and the skin looks so good. So I went to Bangkok and bought this because we don't have number 7 or we don't have a Boots here either in Singapore. This is in the shade Warm Ivory. This looks nothing warm. This looks grey, like a BB cream grey. So I look really dead when I wore this, so I definitely had to combine it with another foundation, but because of the greyness, it just made my foundations look very dull and not really nice, so I didn't really wear it and I obviously forgot about it. So definitely gonna get rid of this. Maybe I'll repurchase this, I'm not too sure, but I'm just gonna get rid of this. Oh, I remember this. It's a Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. This is a K-beauty brand but got a lot of hype back in 2018, and I bought it also because I watched a lot of 2019 beauty bloggers and they raved about this so much. So here's the thing, I don't see a point in owning a primer because I never knew the correct steps to apply. Is it sunscreen first or is it a primer first? I am really confused till today. So normally my typical makeup routine is I'll apply my skincare, sunscreen, and then makeup. I find that sunscreen always takes a while to settle into your skin, so I usually would avoid using a primer because it also peels and bunches up on your skin, on the surface. So it's been around for a while and I never really used it. It just kind of feels bad, but I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, we have a ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. Honestly, I kind of forgot about this. I bought it but I never really used it that much. I'm not sure how old this is, to be honest, and I think it's kind of gross. You know, I have kind of fallen out with love with ColourPop. I don't really see the hype in ColourPop anymore. I used to be a huge fan of them when I started getting into makeup, but not anymore. So this is on the chopping block at the moment. I'll see how it goes. Right, this foundation, the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. I have two. I recently bought number 20 Warm Beige during a sale at Watson's, and I also have number 10 Cool Cashmere. You can see kind of separated already, which shows how long this has been around. I think about a year or so. I initially bought Cool Cashmere thinking that, oh, it's cool, how bad could it be? It was very pink, and apparently in Singapore they only have number 20 Warm Beige as the warm color. I haven't seen a darker shade for the warm one, so I'm always very conflicted on how I feel about it. So yeah, but Warm Beige actually matches me pretty alright, but Cool Cashmere is a little bit too pink. Even for my cool tone friends, they said that this is not for them here in Singapore at least. You definitely can see the color difference between the two, so I definitely will be keeping Warm Beige. So far I've been really enjoying this True Skin foundation. I had it for only about a week or so this is relatively new because they had a sale at Guardian recently, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick one up at least and try it again, and I like it so far. But Cool Cashmere, I'll be getting rid of this for sure. Oh, we have a double lasting sample pack. Ooh, okay. When is this expired already? Oh yeah, it's definitely expired. It's expired this year though, 2022, number 7. So it's what, July? Huh. Okay, so we had 3 shades. We had neutral, vanilla, ivory, and beige. Honestly, those 3 shades are a little bit too light for me, and I will just be getting rid of this. We have a little pony effect doe puff here. I'm keeping this. It's clean, I think. What's this? Oh, what primer is this? We have a little sachet pack of primer, which I don't really know where is this from. So might be the Fenty Beauty one though, which I used to have. I'll just keep this around. I'm not really sure if it's expired or not. We'll find out when I open it, I guess. Oh, I remember this. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in 128. Do we see how dark 128 is? Yeah, I saw Nikki tutorials talk about it, and when it came to Singapore, it was all the hype back in 2018. I was like, I'm gonna buy it, and then it turned out so orange and so dark, I couldn't use it, so I'm gonna be getting rid of this. Oh, it's here! It's the Double Lasting Foundation. This is the number 5 cent. So yeah, we have 2 cent, and this has been around for a very long time. This low-key makes me want to go and buy a new bottle of this if this is still in production, but I would be getting rid of this because this is really nasty and really old. Oh, we have samples of this. What's this? This is the Innisfree Jeju Cherry Blossom Tone Up Cream. When does this expire? Oh, this year as well. In May. Wow, alright, I'll be getting rid of these as well. Oh, we have more sample foundations. This is the what? BCD foundation. Oh, from where is this from? Tonely Monly? When does this expire? Oh, this expired last year. Getting rid of that as well. Oh, I see some separation going on at the rims over here. I think this should be the Fenty Beauty foundation, 420 and 340. I will be getting rid of this because I think this is like super old and not sanitary. If that's the case, I think I'll just be getting rid of the primer as well. So I'm just gonna throw these out. Oh, these are the magnetic cases for the Innisfree shadows and cheek stuff that I had in the past. I'm not too sure if I still have them. I'll just keep them on hand for now, I guess. We have another ColourPop. This is the ColourPop No Filter Stick. Oh, this has been around as well for a very long time. This is super yellow. Ew. This smells kind of funky. And too yellow as well. This is what? Oh, Light 70W, which is the shade that I usually use. Yeah, this feels kind of heavy on the skin as well. And ooh, this is not it, sister. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, this is a very ew, this looks really gross. I'm gonna throw this away. This is a pony effect doe puff, which yeah, no, I'm throwing it away immediately. Oh, this is the I remember loving this so much. This is the Cover Stay liquid foundation from Pony Effect, and this is in beige. I think this has expired already though, right? Yeah, it's expired in 2021. I'm gonna throw this away as well. A lot of things to throw for sure. So this was the foundation that I picked up when I was in Malaysia like 2 weeks ago. So this is the Color Fit Matte Foundation for Wardah. This is how it looks like. It's SPF 30. This is a nice addition of extra SPF. I'm in the shade number 23 Warm Ivory. I actually didn't manage to swatch this in proper lighting when I was in the Airbnb because it looked very dim. This is another very yellow foundation though, like borderline Simpson yellow a little bit. Okay, when you buff it out into the skin, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. But ooh, that first swatch though, looks super yellow. Oh, okay, that looks rather alright, I guess, on my skin tone over here. You can see over here, this is how it looks like. Okay, doesn't look too bad. Probably should put this to the test. Let me know if you would like a review on it. I have some mini samples from Becca, RIP Becca. I think they gave this away last year as a closing thing at Sephora, so I'm just keep this because I think these are rather fresh. Aside from the Becca Light Shifting Tint, these are the rest of my high-end foundations. You can tell I really don't like to spend too much on high-end foundations because I couldn't afford to buy high-end foundations when I was younger. Only recently did I start to buy more high-end stuff. So example, this skin tint from Rare Beauty, which I absolutely love. I also did a review on this, you can go and check it out. Yeah, I like this Rare Beauty skin tint, definitely keeping this. Oh, but if you're wondering what shade I am for this, right, this is 20W. 22W, I can kind of pull it off, but 20W fits me a little bit better. Alright, as you can see, we're down to the last two foundations, and let's start off with this. Isn't this a throwback? I hate the font on this, but this is the Luminous foundation from ABH, and this is so ugly. From a graphic designer point of view, this kind of grinds my gear a little bit. But yeah, this is the Luminous foundation. The only reason why I didn't wear this is because this is too dark for me, obviously, as you can tell, and this is in 250C. I think somewhere between a 170 or 180 maybe will work for me, but this is obviously too dark, and I bought this online, so I made a major mistake. So I couldn't return this or whatsoever, so yeah, this is going into the trash. And the last one we have over here is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. This is in number 4 Duvelle, if I'm not wrong. I don't know how to pronounce this. But yeah, I bought this in duty free during my last Bangkok trip, so I have rather good memories of it. I didn't know you had to buy the pump like separately. So the pump itself was already another $12. The foundation was $60. So I treasured this like crazy when I was in school, like studying in poly. I remember falling into the hype for this because so many people love the Sheer Glow foundation. But for me personally, I felt that it accentuated a lot of my chin texture back then, so I wasn't a big fan of it. Also, the shade Duvelle is a little bit too light for me currently, so I think I'll be a number 5, a light 5 or a medium 1 will work decently well for me in NARS. I don't know, I haven't gotten shade match at a NARS shop at all. So maybe next time in the future I'll pick up another NARS foundation bottle, but I'll definitely be keeping the pump for this, but I will throw away the whole bottle itself. Alright, I'm gonna go and wash this nasty foundation box because you can obviously tell that foundation had leaked in the past and I didn't manage to clean it properly, so yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back with a cleaner box, much cleaner as compared to just now. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in all the foundations that I decided to keep in my current collection. Alright, so this is all of the foundations I've decided to keep. As you can tell, it's a really small, curated collection as compared to all of my other segments so far. And it's nice to see everything laid out nicely. I don't have to like fumble and dig through. So yeah, I really like everything. I've decided to keep the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer because I remember really liking this. So I will try to wear this, and if it turns bad or just breaks me out whatsoever or anything nasty, ew, I'm not looking forward to that, then I'll get rid of it. But other than that, I can just repurchase it and I'll just keep it here, you know. So yeah, this is everything that I've decided to keep, and yeah, love the small collection, love it. So these are all the foundations and everything else in between that I'm getting rid of. Obviously, I'm sad to see some of them go, especially like the NARS one over here, the Sheer Glow. Obviously, I can repurchase it, but it's just that this particular bottle has some sentimental value for me because, you know, my last trip overseas before pre-pandemic and things like that. But the rest, I'm not too sad to see them go, especially like these because they just shade-wise, they just didn't work out for me. This as well. Primer, I'm like kind of thing, and this, hated it, ready to let it go. So yeah, I'm ready to get rid of all these clutter in my drawer. Let me know, did any of the foundations that I mentioned today appear in today's video, or any of them here are your favorites? Please don't be offended. I just want to get rid of Declutter. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Do remember to leave a like and subscribe down below. Also to ring the bell. The bell keeps you notified on when I upload. I usually upload on Fridays, so you can keep a lookout for that as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Bye bye.